influences creates sharp images. Bold man gets desirable women. One balanced on the tip of an aeroplane. Hand crank operated machine guns. Fires verbal insults at the Western Wall. The legerdemain was too inhumane. The witnesses on the ground could only gape in awe as he disappeared into the thickness of cotton clouds. Diminished distance, sun-dazzled eyes. And now, to please the men, the amplified voice proudly pronounced, like Faust, the necromancer. They felt like they entered into a covenant with the devil. Her stage name was Profanity. Under a heavy-set sky and with the roar of celestial engines above, the beat became a seductive blend, pure sexual. We go wandering at night and are consumed by fire. Constrained writing teaches us to impose beautiful patterns. The backward movement of crabs, an aesthetic experience. The Latin palindrome, inked in blood, rich words for the stragglers. Chopped off as sudden as a wife's discovery, blood and mutilation, to write about the reality of others. Questions without answers. I do not care about the scales of gold or the glimmering ecstasy that I have been promised. Insouciant ways treats the Buddhist. The ephemeral genius hides in darkness, waiting for his entombment. Pegasus became glue. Thick myths creates hard lizard-like skin. Above all this madness, the pale virgin began to sing. The tobacconist and the prophet, most often seen hand in hand. The monoliths are all afraid of instant movement. Fierce chicks do not miss a chance. Invest in youth, cotton candy pink. Stupid cells, stupid fills their pots of gold. But I still do not care. It is better to never sell out to the masses than to sell vanity to the translucent. Modus ponens and the sun was shining. She was left unsatisfied, grumpy with cherry bubble gum and $3 in her pocket. She embarked on a journey. Shorter skirt meant longer ride, goldfish mouth and eyes of prominent vacuum, high on antipsychotics. She avoided green-colored cars. Red was her lucky color. White-haired men, her lucky charms. Tailor-made floor mats, synthetic or hand loom. Button up, still 3 days to go. Does she know? On her back she spent an entire yellow afternoon. Have I crossed the river yet? Wanderers of the news-covered valley, wanderers from strange barren lands, look at your sisters, look at them and you would begin to understand. Hardship and rapes outside of the camp, movement without fuel, bartering for a better life in the mud, barter for the life of a child. Where is the balance? Up on rich man platters, there are leftovers worth millions, billions of chances, trillions of thoughts. Those who build towers aims at breaking clouds, a world of flickering light. Is an increased awareness a boon for the elated and his desire for depression? Can we get children with stuffed bank accounts to join the rebellion? Sacred Ibides in flight, tears rolling down the beak of Thoth, 8 principal deities, leader of the Ogdoad, now a punctured heart. In a distance the Aquila, the temples of Khamun burn so brightly, repudiate the oracular orders given concisely, death by fire, shard. God of wisdom and the moon, Logos of Plato and the mind of God, now Latin words echoes from the tongue of Ra, a written afterthought. At the threshold of chaos, the rising rich renews about the 50,000, always in areas overcrowded, amplified skeleton hands created by media to reach the encapsulated emotion. How can we hold these hands if they already are guided towards abiding darkness that pleads for the ever-starving? I put money into this idea, the true motivation behind donation, a free, shinier soul. The rich are grinning when they are interrupted. Focus shifts from compassion to greed. With dental white teeth, they explain to their kids that famine is an African disease. The death toll makes seed the bereaved. Downbeat conclusion, bequeath a portion of bittersweet fortune. You may spread the word of your deed when you are dressed for a celebratory evening. Empathy for strangers. It always impresses when it's surrounded by a famous 7-figure radiant.